Folded waffle is the spot, steady popping your toasters.
Welcome back to the Waffle Report. For today's explainer, I'm putting my music critic hat firmly on to review the absolute latest drops from Folded Waffle. If you aren't familiar, this is that incredible space where underground music, compelling visuals, and even market talk all brilliantly collide. As a curator who loves dissecting a good mix, let me tell you, this recent lineup is an absolute goldmine. We're going to break down the textures, the pacing, and the raw impact of this week's releases. So let's get right into what's been popping. Kicking things off with Section 1, the raw and unapologetic. To start us off, we've got Benny the Butcher and Fuego Bass linking up with OT the Real and Rick Hyde on Warehouse 4. Listen, if you're looking for gritty, no-frills bars over that signature raw production, this is it. As a critic, this is exactly the kind of authentic boom-bap experience that pulls absolutely zero punches. There's no mainstream gloss here, folks. It's just pure, concentrated lyricism and a beat that makes your head nod instantly. Next up in the heavy hitter category is Risi Yola with Snorterville. And man, that title honestly sets the vibe perfectly. It's the literal definition of loud, unapologetic, high energy, heavy presence. It doesn't just play out of your speakers, it's an adrenaline shot right to the chest that commands your attention immediately. Moving right along to Section 2, moody visuals and smooth waves. On the visual side of things, the humanoid movement just dropped Illsboro River. And wow, the curation here is top tier. It brings this incredibly moody, cinematic feel that really sticks with you. Long after the screen goes black, you're still sitting with that exact vibe. It just proves that this movement is about the entire sensory collision of underground art, not just the audio. Then, when we look at the pacing across these releases, the contrast is just brilliant. On one hand, you've got Fernquest's Make a Move, keeping things super smooth and highly focused. But then, you contrast that right up against Flea Lord's Coinless, which leans into a much darker, stripped-down aesthetic. As a listener, that's sonic whiplash. Going from a smooth groove straight into a dark reality is exactly what makes an underground mix so compelling. Which naturally brings us to Section 3, dark tones and deep reflections. Emerge Day MC steps to the mic with If I Told You, and it delivers this really necessary moment of introspection. It has a much more reflective tone, providing some deep lyrical reflection to balance out that heavy, aggressive lineup we started with. It's a breath of fresh air for sure. Riding right alongside that reflective energy is Aunt Kelly's Cascade Express. And honestly, it's exactly what it sounds like. A genuinely laid-back, highly polished wave. While earlier tracks were raw, this one offers incredible craftsmanship. It just proves that the underground doesn't always have to mean rough around the edges, you know? There's some serious polish happening here too. All right, rounding out the mixtape, we have Section 4, Instrumentals and Market Chaos. If you're a producer looking for inspiration, or honestly just someone who genuinely loves pure beats, you've got to check out Dutch of Gotham's Instrumentals Part 76. My subjective take, this is an absolute must pick up. It is the perfect background fuel. Having these dedicated instrumental projects highlighted is just huge for the culture. And here's where things get really interesting. Bridging the gap between underground culture and global reality. We've actually got a really sharp take on market movement and oil chaos. They're literally taking these seemingly chaotic global events and framing them as potential opportunities, right alongside the music drops. It shows that creators in this space are tapped in and staying sharp on all fronts. So what's the real takeaway here? Look, my quick little critics review today is really just a tiny slice of the underground collision happening right now. There is so much more waiting for you to discover. If you want to dive deeper, here's the play. Step 1, hit up foldedwaffle.com to check out the full posts. Step 2, dig into the music and actually support these artists directly. And Step 3, if you're a creator yourself, don't just sit on the sidelines, get involved. Submit your own work and get featured on the next drop. This has been an incredibly fun explainer to put together. As we wrap up, I really want to hear your critics' take down in the comments. Out of everything we just covered, the vibes, the aesthetics, the bars, which track resonated with you the most? Let me know. Stay tapped in, stay creative, and we'll catch you on the next drop.
Folded waffle is the spot, steady popping your toasters.